Yo, every Wednesday night, you better tune in tight at 7 p.m. CST. We bring in that insight. Halas Hall Report, best podcast in the game. Stats and facts, you'll remember the name. Host Ken Dub got the knowledge on lock. Co-host Woody the Bear fan, talking all that talk. 3 Bear fans chilling, opinions on the side. We're here for the love, riding that Bear pride. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the skies. Lions think they're fierce with Dan Campbell's call, but all that greed ain't gonna help them at all. Same old story, we know how it goes. They just can't compete, everybody knows. Minnesota Vikings always talking smack, but when it's game day, they ain't got the knack. Sitting on the couch while we're making a stand. Over here in Chi-Town, we're the best in the land. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the skies. Packer fans yell blow pack blow, but can't see the truth. We're stealing the show. Rivalry heated, but we stay real cool. Halas Hall Report, yeah, that's the rule. With every episode, we build that hype. Stats and team news, we got the right type. Fan base strong, we ain't looking back. 2025, it's a winning attack. So gather round fans, put your hands in the air. Every Wednesday night, we're breathing that bear. Join the revolution, watch the magic unfold. Halas Hall Report, we're breaking the mold. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the sky. So mark your calendars, don't miss a beat. Every Wednesday night, Halas Hall can't be beat. Stats, facts, team news on deck. Halas Hall Report, what did you expect? 2025, the Bears are here to stay. Blue and orange in the north, leading the way.
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Halas Hall Report. Of course, I am Ken the Bear fan, and I have no opinion on anything. And with me today is another guy who has no opinion on anything. Good morning, Woody.
Morning. Wow. Fuck you. Good evening.
Afternoon. I'm sorry. Yeah, evening.
Oh. Yep.
Oh my goodness, what a day. Good evening, Matt. So you want to lead off with the breaking?
Yeah, I mean, now the questions were before preseason started that Jalen Johnson was pissed off at his contract, which we both agreed it wasn't. He had a tissue issue. Well, today cleared that pretty much up. So Jalen Johnson reconstructed his contract to free up the Bears with $8 million. Now, Ken said earlier that we're freeing up just to get some extra money because we had 1.5 million.
Right.
Only
now
in
we're
the
about 9.5.
Now we're 9.5. So I want to see people in the comments. What do you think that we're doing? Do you think we're just holding on to the money just for safety, or do you think we're signing somebody?
Hey, that intro, Mike the Bear fan is damn proud of it because he made it. So yeah, we're about 9.5 million now. Let me see over the cap is updated. It should be about 9.5 million. With this restructure, they could have gotten more out of the restructure. By the way, they only did 8 million. They could have done almost 9.7 on a restructure. Yeah, they've updated. We have $9,513,762 available. And our current dead cap is 5.2 million. That's it.
So, Tremaine Edmonds, reconstruct if you play well. We don't know how that's going to go.
Tremaine Edmonds, if we do a restructure on his deal, could save upwards of 6.8 million, depending on how they restructure it.
So. But that's
Jalen
the breaking news today.
for JJ, they could still do another restructure and save another 1.8 million. So they didn't take it all. But remember, now that because some of it the way they do it probably moves. Yeah, see next year we're negative 2.6 million with 40 signed. So all they did was push the money. But now we're at 9.5 million. So yeah, where do you think that money's going to go in the comments?
Yeah, I think it's just for safety.
I
Not
kind of
a,
do
not
too.
a safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
safety
yeah.
for the team.
Like, hey, if someone gets hurt and you need to sign someone off the street or from a practice squad, or hey, it's a trade deadline and you want to make a move, now you got some money there.
Yep.
So, but that's the thing. But Keegan, that's the thing though. It wouldn't help us retain the safeties past this season.
Mm-mm.
They're all under contract for this season. It's next season we have the four safeties on the roster. None of them have a contract. Now, positionally for next year, like I said, there's 40 already signed in a 53. Okay. But we have at the only position group that has no one signed is safeties.
Yep.
So you got a couple people who are due. Let me see if I can see what free agency is going to look like for us in 2026. So here are the guys who don't have a contract at the end of this year. Kevin Byard, who is currently 33, Ryan Bates, Andrew Billings, Case Keenum, Jonathan Owens, Jaquan Brisker, Travis Homer, Omaida Zacchaeus, wide receiver. He's 29. Jalen Jones, 29, because he's on a one-year deal as well. Nashawn Wright, Daniel Hardy, Doug Kramer, Bill Murray, DeMarco Jackson, Braxton Jones, Dominique Robinson, Elijah Hicks, Tyson. They say Tyson Benjamin. He just did a 2-year extension, so
Yep.
that's not right there. And Theo Bennett. So yeah, there is going to have to be some work done, but that's next year.
Yep.
We have 52 on the active roster right now. If this is correct, Theo Bennett. Yeah, 52 on the active roster right now. Now remember, we did move. We do have on the injured reserve right now is Amon, whatever how you say his last name, Travis Homer, Terrell Smith, Bill Murray, Austin Booker, who'll come back after the bye, Doug Kramer, Tysheem Johnson, Ian Wheeler, and Deion Hankins. But I heard that was it Murray and Wheeler they cut and gave them the medical disposition or whatever, that they made that. So they're not completely off the books, but right now you got 52 on the 53. Remember, you only dressed 49 anyways. They might be saving a spot for a free agent or when someone comes off the IR early. You guys have a new coach in Ben Johnson, which was built up from the Brad Holmes and Campbell. Ben is going to be pushed to extend your guys' weight. Yeah, they're going, but so right now, but the salary cap move today did nothing to affect that though, Keegan. That's what we're saying here.
Well,
It freed up cap space for this season. Actually, put negative another $1 million for next, probably because of the way they spread the money. So, the question becomes: is this 9.5 million just money that we're holding on to for the season, or is there something coming in the wings?
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about anybody we're looking at. Maybe I don't know. Austin Booker out till after the bye week 6?
Yeah, he comes back. He's eligible to come back in week 6, correct, with a knee injury.
So maybe is it Darius Smith the cover for him? Because we only have 52 on the roster, correct?
52 on the 53, and that does bring up an interesting point.
Mm-hmm.
8 games last year for Detroit, 4 sacks, a bunch of tackles. He had a pretty good stat line for half the season with them. There's been talk that Detroit's bringing him back, but hey, your first game is on Sunday. You haven't done it yet. So, if Detroit hasn't brought him back yet, is Detroit going to bring him back?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, man.
I mean,
With Austin Booker out, so all we have is what? Sweat. Then we have Deo. I mean, can they possibly need a second guy to fill in for one of them, or in and out? That's a question. Is it all over Booker that they did this? I don't know.
so if you go to the roster, as far as depth at edge, right, is what we're talking about. If you go to the depth chart, I think we had 4 guys on the depth chart. So you've got Sweat with Daniel Hardy behind him, right? And then you've got Deo with Dominique Robinson behind him right now on the depth chart. That's the current depth chart. So your backups are Daniel Hardy and Dominique Robinson to Dio and Sweat. Yeah. Zadarius Smith, I mean, it's, look, he would collect his 4th helmet in the division and gotten to play for all 4 teams. Let's see. According to Smith and his girl, they are done with the Lions, but there's Matt Judon rumor.
I thought Judon got signed. I thought Judon signed somewhere.
Let me double check, man.
I'll check it out. I thought he signed somewhere.
Maybe he had it.
No.
No,
he's not. I know he had a couple of visits.
There was a thought that he would sign back with the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's what it says. Details on Dolphins linebacker Judon, 1 year, $6 million max contract.
Yeah, so he did sign.
A week ago, yeah.
Yeah, he did sign. Okay, so Judon signed, yeah. So, I mean, Zadarius Smith, I mean, like I said, if the Lions were going to do it, they were going to do it already. Their first game is Sunday. They would have done it already. I wonder how much he would cost.
So I'd be like, what, 3-4 million?
Well, let's see. Let me see what Spotrac has to say about what his value is, at least. I don't know. Would you want to sign Zadarius Smith?
Well, we don't know what Deo can do. He was in the AFC the whole time, but the aspect of the game is similar. Get the quarterback. But we don't know. We know how Zadarius Smith is, how he was, because he played for every team in the North. So
he has
played with Ben Johnson. So I don't know. We have an extra. We have an extra slot on the roster. So, but basically, Bears, what they can do is bring somebody up from the practice squad too, since we need 53, don't we?
So Zadarius Smith, at the beginning of the 24-25 season, signed a 2-year, $23 million contract with the Browns, which has now been voided out, right? So the Lions took $605,000 in dead cap. So basically, you were looking at his average salary was 11.5. But you got to figure at this point of the season, right? I mean, it's take a contract or sit on the couch.
Yep.
But I don't know if the Bears
but they have to fill that spot up, don't they?
No.
So you can go in with 52 guys, even though you can.
Yeah, because you don't dress 53. You only dress 49 anyways for the game.
Right.
So no, you don't. You don't have to put a. You can keep the roster spot open. You can say, well, it's for my guys when they come out. One of my guys comes out the IR, or I'm bringing up someone from a practice squad. And if you look at the practice squad,
right.
Here's your practice squad right now: Steven Carlson, Trey Flowers. Maybe you bring him up. But once again, these are gonna have to be someone you're going to dress. So, what position are you looking at dressing, and who do you got on the practice squad? And now you can only do that so much because after a while they lose their eligibility for the practice squad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Is someone else? Well, no, injury reserve is set. Zoff Frazier is on the non-football injury illness list.
Mhm.
I think he's out for the year, right? So we know Terrell Smith is out for the year on
Mhm.
IR. So
Booker's
yeah,
week 6.
yeah, most of these guys, the earliest they can come back is week 6. So you don't have to fill it. Um,
I got you, Matt.
oh, he's
And
sniping you.
and Rob, please don't fucking rush me. All right,
Yeah,
just
dude,
go
we
along with
got,
the show. I
we're,
mean, come
we're,
on.
we're
I could.
we got,
Hey, what I could do is I can give my fucking prediction on Sunday if I want.
yeah, I think that's when I'm going to give mine on Sunday before
The hell out of here.
yeah, Jesus. These Vikings fans, they have their own shows on Saturday. Well, they'll give their predictions. We're just going to give ours on Sunday
Week
because we
1
can do it.
prediction. I picked Dallas to win tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's my
Dallas.
prediction.
That's going to be an interesting game tomorrow.
Oh my God, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll all cry like the Packer fans did about, oh, the grass is not right. Well, first
Yeah.
off, it's Brazil in winter. When you check your cleats, your studs during the day when it was nice out before the dew hit and the field became slick, yeah, the field conditions changed and you didn't bring the right studs. So, yeah, of course you slipped all over the place.
Right.
I tell you what, the equipment managers for both those teams, man, probably should have been fired after that week 1. How do you not realize that when you're going to Brazil this time of year, for them, it's their winter, and that the daytime and nighttime are going to be different as far as slickness of the field? Oh, the
Yep.
field is terrible. It's a grass field like any other grass field. You just didn't bring the right studs.
So yeah, speaking of that, so I guess this year breaks the record. 7 games overseas that I see.
Yeah. First
Wow.
one, first time. Is it 7? Yeah. I mean, the Vikings are going back to back. They're playing one in Cork, Ireland, and then the very next week they go to London. So they're the first team to play in 2 different countries in one season, or 3 different countries actually, technically, in one season.
But Ken,
They'll
you
play,
said that you can walk from one stadium to the other, so that shouldn't be
no,
that bad.
no, you could. It might take you a week to walk between them.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's a
That's what
long walk. Well, you might have to take a ferry too.
Oh well, I'll
Yeah,
stay away from that
the
one.
water there might get in the way of you a little bit. Bears have no international games this year, which is interesting.
No, only one we won was last year.
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
yeah, went to London and beat the Jags.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we get football tomorrow. The blanks are out of the guns. They're shooting live rounds starting tomorrow. Well, somewhat live rounds. We'll see how good it is. I think this week's gonna be sloppy across the board. I think most people are done with the rosters, but that move the Bears made today. I mean, why would Woody? Why would you restructure Jalen Johnson today? Because you've got 1.5 mil, right? So I mean, no big deal. No, okay, like you and I said, well, maybe it's like you make a trade at the trade deadline, or they can sign a guy later if someone gets hurt. But you can always restructure it then. Why do it now?
Well, that's why I was asking myself. I'm like, maybe it is safety, but if they're doing it now, maybe they're trying to get somebody before week 1. Or Monday night game. I have no idea. So I'm up in the air with that. It's kind of weird to reconstruct going into the first game.
Like, you have 1.5 million, you're cap compliant. So unless you're about to sign someone, who cares?
Yeah.
And if someone gets hurt, hey Jalen, we need to reconstruct. Can we do like 8 million because we need to free up some money because we need to go sign a guy because we just lost a guy. We don't have someone to replace the guy. Okay, that would make sense. But
Right.
I mean, most guys you're bringing off the street, you're not paying more than $1 million or maybe 1.21. What's the league minimum this year? What's the lowest salary? I mean, the vet salary is probably about $1 million, right? Like the lowest salary this year, Jahadi Walker's making $846,000. Manan guy's making $872. Let's find out. Bajent's at $1 million, just over $1 million. Jalen Jones, there you go, 1.1. So let's say 1.1 is the veteran minimum. So you had enough to cover a veteran minimum contract if you were going to sign a guy for. Can you send Billy the link?
Yeah, let me see if I can.
He sent it to you right now, Billy.
Yeah, Billy, I'll give you the link, even though you give me one-word answers today. I got you when I was
Well,
texting
if
you.
Billy
Hold on.
has the link, it's the same link it always is, but
I
Billy
got
lost
you.
the link.
I got him.
But I mean, so you had enough money even to do a vet minimum contract at 1.1 million if you need to sign a guy at a vet minimum. So why free up $8 million today if you didn't need to?
Right. Yep.
So I guess the question is what's going to be the breaking news tomorrow during Ken and Ken in the morning?
I say we sign somebody. I mean, it's just a weird time. It's just shocking to me. When it was breaking news on this morning's show, I was like, why are they doing it going into week one if because there's no rumors of anybody coming to us. Like you usually read this clickbait, oh, this guy's coming to visit, whatever. So that's the only thing I can think of is I'm thinking they're going to sign somebody, or number two, save the money. But why would they do that going into week one? Is
Could
it
it
because
be
is it because of Booker that he's out till week 6 and we don't know what Deo is?
well, could they be trying to make a trade at left tackle and need to free up some cap space because the guy they're trading for requires some cap space? I mean, could there be a trade if left? Because look at most Bears fans. If you ask most Bears fans, if you look at Bears Twitter, what they're ranting and raving about is left tackle and edge. That's the rants and the raves right now in Bears Twitter. And we got Billy to the stage. Good evening, Billy.
One
What's
word
going
answer,
on,
Billy.
man?
One word
So-
answer, Billy.
Well,
So
you
Billy,
guys get me while I'm at work, probably.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
Billy, the Bears freed up $8 million in restructuring JJ's contract today. They were
Mhm.
cap compliant. They had 1.5 million in cap. So if they need to sign someone at the vet minimum of 1.1 million, they were covered with that too. So they got 52 on the 53-man roster right now. So what gives? What are the Bears doing?
You gotta beef up the defense. You gotta who's out there, what's available.
Zadarius Smith is out there.
I would like to see some more help on the defense.
Yeah, because I was saying the same thing. I mean, we didn't know that JJ wasn't going to play Monday night. I wasn't sold on Wright.
Mhm.
So, and with Terrell Smith out, I thought that we'd definitely be looking for a cornerback this week. But JJ now playing on Monday because he did practice today. He looked pretty good. So what would be like if Ben Johnson or Ryan Poles would sit you down and say, "Hey JJ, you want to reconstruct your contract? We'll finish the sentence. What's the reason why? What do you think?"
What do I think of? Say it again. There, you lost me on that one.
Say if Ryan Poles sat you down and you're
Yeah.
JJ and say, "Hey,
Okay.
Billy, we want to reconstruct your contract. This is why." What do you think? Do you think he says, "You know what, we need some money because we only have 1.5 million," or Austin Booker's out, until week 6. We need to beef up our defensive edge rushing. What do you think? What do you think is going through the mind there? I have no idea. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen this week.
I have no clue, man. Like I said, I mean, what he's, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Can't
All
even
right, let
answer
me give
that.
you guys the list. Let me give you guys the list real quick. Here's some free agents still out there. These are guys who played last year who aren't on a team right now. Christian Wilkins, of course, being the most expensive after he got cut by the Raiders. So he's out there, defensive line. Do you want me to just stick to defense or do offense?
Yeah, I think we're pretty sold on offense.
All right,
Yeah.
so at free safety, you've got Marcus Williams. I think we're good there. Preston Smith is out there at 32.8 years young. He made 13 mil last year. Zadarius Smith is out there. He was 11.5 mil last year. Javion Clowney is still out there. He made 10 mil last year.
Oh, he's still out there. I thought okay. What about
Kendall-
Shiloh? What about Shiloh? Did he get signed?
Hold on. I heard he had a visit with Detroit that he might be going to Detroit, but I haven't seen anything on that. Kendall Fuller at cornerback, a couple cornerbacks are out there. Kendall Fuller from Miami, and of course Stephon Gilmore from Minnesota is there. Raekwon Davis, who played for the Colts last year, D line, is out there. DeMarcus Walker, who played for us last year, is out there.
Fuller.
And after that, everyone's $5 million or less. So I don't know why you'd free up more money.
Oh, Kendall, yeah,
They
Kendall,
freed up-
Kyle Fuller's brother.
Yeah, so that's what's out there right now. Now, as far as Sanders, I mean, you could sign him for a rookie bare minimum of under $1 million. You wouldn't have to free up money for Sanders at all. I heard that the Lions were talking to him last article I saw.
I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what this is. Just a weird time to be reconstructing a contract before going into week 1.
What about a trade possibility?
I mean, what is wrong with him?
Well, when you look at Bears Twitter, it would be left tackle. Guys just, and we know like Broski just hate they hate Braxton Jones. A lot of these Bear fans thinks Braxton Jones is trash, that he can't play, he's worthless, and he needs to be gone. Not even serviceable. That's how bad it is on Bears Twitter when you bring up Braxton Jones like the guy is trash, worthless. Never mind that PFF grade wise, which I'm not a huge proponent of, but he grades well. He's in the top 20 in the league at his position. I think he's much improved just by having Joe Thuney there, right to his right. So I think he's going to be much better. But that's one area, Billy. The other one is people are saying, who's Dio? We don't have an edge rusher to go along with Sweat. We need a bona fide edge rusher. So those are the the main two areas that most of Bears Twitters are arguing. You're really not hearing much about the linebacking core. I think people are fine with Edwards and Edmonds. And Sewell finally played like the guy we drafted, right? In the preseason, we're like, wow, where's this Sewell guy been the last couple of years? Because he looks good for the first time. So, but I would say edge and left tackle are what people are talking about.
Yeah. I like said, cornerback, you're definitely going to need help. Cornerbacks, yeah, I think you definitely need some help there. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like you said, it's week 1. You're about to be week 1 and all this talk coming so late like this, and you're freeing up cap space.
There's only 52 on our roster, too, so that frees up somebody.
So right now our cornerback – our safeties and our corners, it's weird. So at safety, we have 4 on the roster. Brisker and Byard starting with Elijah Hicks and Jonathan Owens as the backups. At corner, we have 4. Tyreek Stevenson and Jalen Johnson starting with Jalen Jones and Nahshon Wright backing. And at DB, you have Gordon, McLeod, and Blackwell. Okay? So if you're saying a DB can mix in with the CBs, we're okay. I mean, Blackwell played some corner last year. But still, I can see what you're saying, Billy. Right now at linebacker, you've got Tremaine Edmonds with Sewell behind him and Edwards with Light behind him. And then DeMarco Jackson behind him. So I think
Carl Jones, I believe, too.
Not on the depth chart.
Oh, it's not Carl Jones Jr.?
I'm reading you the depth chart. No. Carl Jones Jr. is not on the depth chart right now. Huh. And this is the one on the Bears website. He is not on the depth chart.
Okay.
Well, let me see if he's even on the over the cap. I don't think he is.
So, Wood, are you coming in for the Dallas game?
Yes, sir. I'll be finally get to meet you. And Billy, I'm going to give you a big fucking hug, dude. It's been a long time. After 31 Bears games, I'm finally out there.
Awesome.
And we're right around we're staying at the Congress Hotel.
That's right behind our that's right in front of our tailgate.
So
I don't see
can't wait.
I don't see Carl Jones Jr. anywhere on any roster over the cap or the Bears. No, he's not anywhere on the roster.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, Billy. I mean, what would you think if the Bears inked Zadarius Smith like a $7 or $8 million 1-year deal?
1 year, I guess so. That wouldn't be bad for 1 year. I'll take that.
What do you think, Woody?
Ay. Can I do 1 year max and that's it?
Yeah, you can do 1 year and let him walk.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 year.
That's it. Done.
1 year, man.
Yep.
Like I said, I did see there was a little bit of improvement, but you still need a little help on the D. Like I say, Booker being down, it's like that hurt.
Yep.
That he was looking good.
Yep. And I was just what I don't think Billy asked you. What are your feelings about Ian Wheeler getting cut and not even getting brought back on the practice squad?
You know what? I was shocked about that, man. I'm trying to get out of this. I was really shocked. I mean, I liked seeing him. I mean, I got the videos of him in every play, and I mean, it was just, man, that kid was working.
Yeah.
I was really shocked when they cut him, and I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, maybe they're worried, whatever injury that was, and maybe they're still worried about it. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of because he didn't look bad. I mean, he looked like he was there. He had all the heart was in it. So I was shocked. I'm shocked that he's not getting picked up by anybody else yet.
That's weird. Yep.
Here's a question. What about Christian Wilkins?
Wilkins,
the one that got cut from the Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they owe him big money over the next couple of years. You could get him for cheap this year.
Anything. And like I say, anything to help. I mean, like I said, hey, we need like I say, the offense, okay, we just got to see what's out there with the offense. The defense, we're so used to, the defense being good. Yeah, I can see some of the holes. There's a lot of people playing for positions. I mean, obviously, we're going to go through them. So, I mean, just start grabbing people, especially if you're making cap room. And like I say, we only got 52 on the roster. You might as well pull the trigger on somebody right now.
Good call there, Keegan. I missed it. Yeah, Carl Jones Jr. is on the practice squad now.
I knew he was on a team. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it.
And Billy, I wanted to tell you too my guy, and nobody knew about him. Whatever. I'm glad that Hardy is on this team. You want to talk about a kid that showed up special teams on defense. I love Hardy. I love him. He's a good player. I might get his jersey. Fuck it.
What? Oh, speaking of jerseys, I hope no one's bought a jersey for Luther Burden III.
Why is he number 10 now?
Went to what do you go to 17 after that, or 18 or 13? Yeah,
13,
now he's
10, whatever.
Now he's 10. He's
10 now, right?
I crossed out my Muhammad and taped it out, and I put Luther. Oh, come on. No.
Yeah,
I don't get current players.
I don't either.
The 85 Bears, all I need is Matsui and Fenwick and Otis Wilson. That's all I need.
But think about that, man. You have not even played your first NFL game. You've changed your jersey number 3 times.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is insane. Hopefully this kid, he does look good. I got to admit. I'm excited to see this kid. I'm hoping that we get to see him have some playing time because I think this kid's going to be good.
Where do you think he falls on the depth chart right now?
I say third wide receiver.
Yeah, about third right now. I mean, I think he's going to move up. He's going to move up if he starts getting playing time.
But what about Zacchaeus? That dude looked really good.
Yeah, they're both there. Like I say, you can put them both there. But like I say, I think Burden, he's got a little better. I just seen him, just the way he moves with his routes, and man, he's got some hands.
So here on the official Chicago Bears depth chart, here are the wide receivers.
And we know we're Walker.
DJ Moore 1, Zacchaeus 2nd string, Luther Burden 3rd string, and at the other wide receivers, remember they only list 2 wide receivers. It's Rome, then Duvernay, and then Jahadi Walker. That's for a 2 wide receiver set.
All the receivers were battling, so I liked seeing that. There's a lot of options with receivers. This is the first time, being in just actually seeing the receivers. A lot of receivers going all out.
And that's
going to be hard. It could be anybody.
And a guy that didn't make the fucking team that pissed me off too, but we have so much loaded on receivers was
Yeah.
Alexander. Alexander played his ass off too in the
Oh, yeah.
what are you fucking looking at?
But all them receivers, man, they looked pretty good. And they looked good when he was throwing the ball to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jody said I should get louder.
Alexander's on at least Alexander's on the practice squad, but
Yes.
the one thing I really liked about Luther Burden, his catching ability, all that was nice, but his blocking and his willingness to throw blocks, I
Billy,
love that about it.
Billy, you're at the preseason games when those like when Burden would line up wide out and he would motion in and crack block either the defensive end or the linebacker coming in. Oh my God.
They're getting some chips on there, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They were all playing pretty good. It was just watching them all, and it was just like, okay, man, you guys are all battling for these positions. I like that. I like seeing a lot of people battling for position, and if someone gets hurt, God forbid someone gets hurt, but if they do, it looks like we have the next man coming in. Like, all right, next man up.
So, I know I'm still stuck. I know we're stuck on this weird money thing today. I don't know why they would do it. Right now, running back, you have DeAndre Swift, Roshan Johnson, and Kyle Monangai. Right now, Monangai practiced today for the first time. Roshan did not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe possibly they're trying to bring in running back in?
Well, bring Ian Wheeler back if you're gonna fucking do that, dude.
I was about to say, if anything, bring Wheeler back in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm surprised Wheeler didn't get signed by anybody. He's not even.
And that's what's shocking is just like, because I thought when he didn't make it, I'm like, oh, he's going to wind up somewhere else, and I'm shocked he's not picked up yet.
Here was shocking, Billy. Not as far as I can know, and someone can check me on this, but as far as I remember, not one single guy from the Bears that they cut got picked up anywhere. I don't believe any of their cuts got picked up.
Tyler Scott?
Where did Scott go to?
Did Scott?
Hold on, let me see.
He probably, if he was going to get picked up, he would have probably got picked up because of his speed. I mean, but we already know what he's got. That's all he's got is speed.
Nope, he signed with the Colts 6 days ago.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Probably special teams.
It says wide receiver. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm surprised that Ian Wheeler. Let me double check. Maybe make sure we didn't miss something. But
let me see. Ian Wheeler. So, Billy, while he's checking that up, what did you ever do with your Velus Jones jersey?
My what?
Your Velus Jones jersey.
I had never had that jersey. What are you talking about?
Oh, what a bum.
Wheeler has not signed anywhere.
Wow, that's
amazing. That's shocking.
Bears gave him an injury settlement 2 days ago and waived him.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's still there. So I mean, if the Bears are going to make any kind of move, go back and pick him up. Don't try to waste any money and get everybody else. I mean,
that's why when in the beginning of before training camp started, there was a lot of rumors that Nick Chubb wanted to be a Bear too. I was like,
yeah, it would have been nice. I wouldn't have mind seeing him in the mix.
No, Chubb and Swift, that would have been a nice combo.
Yeah, it would have been nice, man.
That would have been a nice combo. I mean, if Chubb was healthy, is healthy, and could stay relatively healthy for at least 3/4 of the season and the playoffs, I think that would be a healthy combination. But I'm just really, it's mesmerizing. Like, why would you free up $8 million if you had no need to? The Bears had zero reason to free up $8 million in cap. So what are they doing?
They're doing stuff that we want them to do, but we're just not used to it.
What the only thing we want them to do right now would be to sign a guy like Zadarius Smith.
Let's hope so. Get somebody. You're freeing up money. They're definitely going to make a move.
At edge, you've got, or on the defensive line, you got Christian Wilkins, but he's more of an interior guy, isn't he? You got Preston Smith, but dude's 33 years old.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You got Zadarius Smith, who's also 33 years old. Actually, Zadarius Smith is a month older than Preston Smith.
But I was thinking too, Ken, scratch off the time of the year before going into week one. when you reconstruct somebody's contract, doesn't that give you a step further for a longer term contract?
No, all you're doing is you're taking so they took $8 million of his contract and they spread it out over the next couple of years. That's why we went from -$1 million in cap next year to -2. So they convert it. So it's weird because some of it they convert into, let's say, maybe a signing bonus, right? So
Right.
it comes off the cap differently. I don't think they could make any of it leave the cap altogether. I don't think that's possible, but they basically just spread it out more over the term of the contract.
Oh, I thought they could have went. I thought they could have went back and revisited contract by reconstructing this one.
Well, they just restructured it. It's basically a restructure of how the money is paid and how it comes off on the cap, if I understand it correctly. So it's not an extension or anything like that. I mean, you just signed an extension. So
right. So guys, I feel fucking stupid at why he did it today. So I'm done.
I'm baffled. I mean,
Billy's got to give us some more inside info.
So
we don't know here either, man.
So if you're looking at available free agents, I mean, look at all these guys are like in their 30s, 32, 33, like, Kendall Fuller's 30, Clowney's 33 or 32 and a half. So he's close to 33 as well. All these guys are in their 30s almost.
But for 1 year max, yeah, I don't care.
I mean, you've got a lot of older guys here. I mean, it's just kind of weird.
Maybe because here's another thing, Ken. Maybe because Kramer is on the IR, maybe they're going after a center.
There aren't any centers on this list, man.
Who the fuck knows, man? I'm trying to throw out everything. I don't know, man.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Nick Gates, who's 30 years old, played for Philly last year, made $1.1 million. He's the first center on the list. Mustafer.
Oh God.
Your old buddy Sam Mustafer is on the list at $1.1 million.
Oh, you mean the guy that left the Bears when he sucked and went to the Baltimore and made the Pro Bowl? Oh, that guy. Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, and we just and we got Doug Kramer, who we just cut, who was under $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
But why you wouldn't free up that much money when you've got on your depth chart, you've got Ryan Bates backing up Drew Dahlman. So I don't think you're spending more money there. To me, that doesn't make sense.
This whole thing doesn't make sense, so we have no idea.
We're gonna find out soon.
What if you're doing this? Well, I doubt it. Well, let's say if you're working a trade, because look, everyone stopped talking about Trey Hendrickson because they did a revisit on the contract, right, to pay him more money. What if you're working a trade that sent Tremaine Edmonds to Cincinnati for Trey Hendrickson and you had to free up cap space for that? And you're saying, like, let's say you're sending Tremaine Edmonds and a draft pick, like a second rounder in Edmonds.
What do you think, Billy? Would you like Trey on this defensive line?
I don't know about that one.
I wish we were playing tomorrow. Maybe we'll have some more answers today.
Tremaine Edmonds is $8 million. Right, Tremaine Edmonds on the cap is $13 million, right? So let me check something really quick with Cincinnati. If I go to Cincinnati, Trey Hendrickson's $21 million. So you do have to have some more cap space in order to affect that trade. So he's at 21.6 on the cap. So Tremaine is 17. So you do need about $4 million. That'd cover part of it. Plus you're taking $4 million in dead cap for Tremaine, so that would actually cover the entire deal. If let's say you're doing Tremaine Edmonds and a second round pick for Trey Hendrickson, financially it matches up, and we know they were asking, and they're probably looking if they're going to move on, they're going to get the best you're going to get a second rounder if you're the Bengals for them. So it match up trade and compensation as far as draft pick. Could that be what's happening to answer for Micah Parsons going to Green Bay?
Oh man, I didn't even think of that, dude. You really want to put that on my fucking head too? Jesus, Ken.
I don't know. It would. It all adds up. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
what
know
a
what they
better
would do.
way to give a middle finger to Green Bay? Said, "Oh, you think you're good because you got Micah Parsons? Yeah, we just landed Trey Hendrickson, and we have to give up first round draft picks to do it."
That would be fucking pretty nice, but I don't know. We're the Bears. We don't do stuff like that.
Well, I would say that's true. Billy, I would agree with you, but it's Ryan Poles, and the Bears do weird stuff that they didn't used to do now,
Yep.
like manage the cap. Go figure that one. I don't know. That would be interesting. I don't even know if Cincinnati's open to that. But I mean, look, they would have Edmonds under contract for like 2 or 3 years, at a salary that's okay, and they would pick up a second round pick for Trey to get the next young guy in the door. I don't know. I mean, could there be some kind of trade where the Bears are going to try to one up the Packers now, so they need to clear up some cap space to do it?
That'd be nice.
Wow, jeez, my head's spinning.
I know, because it's just weird, because this whole thing of freeing up cap space made no friggin' sense. And look, the Bears can free up more. I mean, so like, if we get up tomorrow morning, we read that the Bears did a restructure on. Let me put the next restructure we could do is here. The Bears. No, I want to do there we go. Okay. The Bears, if they do a restructure, if we wake up in the morning and say they did a restructure on DJ Moore freeing up, because they could free up another $15.7 million restructuring DJ's contract. But let's say wake up in the morning and say, hey, the Bears did a restructure on Moore for $10 million and Sweat for $10 million and freed up another $20 million. Okay, they're up to something big.
I'm just thinking about Billy's tailgate right now. I'm done thinking about this shit.
Well, man, Billy, the tailgate will be off the chain. I could imagine Monday night's tailgate if the Bears do something huge between now and Saturday.
It's going to be off the chain no matter what, even if they don't do nothing by now till Saturday, because it's a home opener, man. I mean, we can't wait for that one. We'll be there at 11 in the morning. That's when the tailgate starts.
I don't know why, but like for that Sunday to catch a flight from Pensacola to Chicago, the earliest I could land in Chicago was 5:30 in the afternoon. Yet on Tuesday morning when I fly out, we're leaving at 7:30 in the morning to get to Chicago that Tuesday. So, like, why couldn't we get that flight on Monday? Or actually, a day earlier. Why couldn't we get that flight on Monday? Because if I could have gotten the 7:30 in the morning flight on Monday to get to Chicago, we would have taken that flight and I'd go to the game. But the only reason we're not going to the game is we would land, if the flight's on time, at O'Hare at 5:30 in the afternoon, 2 hours before kickoff. There's no way we were going to get from O'Hare to a hotel, check in, or at least get our bags dropped off, then get to the stadium, and then climb to section 400 and Sky. Right? I mean,
you ain't doing that.
No,
especially when you're trying to get into the city there in the Bears game, because I'm pretty sure the hotels in the city. Yeah, no, you ain't got enough time.
Well, Billy, I didn't tell you all the surprise guests.
You got surprise guests coming with you?
Besides the wife, which she wants to know if there's going to be dancing there and stuff.
There's
like that.
There's always dancing going on, so you're all good.
She's a hot dancer. Well, Mike is picking me up from the airport, Carrico.
Yep.
Bringing Bill with him.
Yep.
And Mr. Tim Eikenson will be at the tailgate.
Oh, really? I know. I get to see Mike on home opener.
Yep. You got a free ticket. You say, I can't turn down free tickets.
I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry that we're torturing you with all these people.
Yeah. So Tim Eikenson is going to be. I met him when he was up here in PA. I met him out at TGI Fridays, and he's hilarious. So I can just imagine. Oh my God.
You know what? I mean, I know we play the Saints in Chicago, but you guys need to travel to New Orleans next time the Bears come to NOLA.
Oh, definitely, dude. When we do play to New Orleans, we'll be down there. We're going to be setting up. We're actually setting up we're getting another trailer because we need one for hair and then we need one for traveling. So we're going to be doing a lot more traveling. Like say, we got 3 games that we're traveling out this year. and
Which
setting
games
up.
you guys
And
going to? Which games you going to this year?
we have the ones. Well, we have Detroit week 2. We're going down to week 2 to set up with the Detroit for fans. We also doing the Bear and a few other guys. They're going to Vegas. They're taking the trailer out to Vegas. They'll be set up in Vegas out there, Lot J, and then Green Bay. We're doing Green Bay, and you know what? They just added another one. They're going to do Cincinnati too. They are doing the Bengals,
So
but
look
we're
at
not
this.
setting up there. They're just
Like,
bringing the crew out there.
we obviously know how to get a hold of you because I remember last year I'm going to say, hey, Billy, I'm in DC. Where do I go? And you're like,
Oh yeah,
go check out the Commander's Corner guys. They're pretty cool. And they were very cool, by the way. Why don't
definitely.
you let people know who are watching the show where they can find the tailgate for when they do come to Chicago, or if they're going to go to one of the road games where they can find how they can find you guys.
Yeah, let me
Oh,
know.
definitely, man. I mean, if you're ever going anywhere in the NFL and like say you don't know where to go, I mean, look me up on the defense, guys. Shoot me a message. Let me know who you are. I'll be able to send you anywhere in the NFL. You're gonna see that logo mostly that's the tailgating Hall of Fame. You'll see that at all the tailgates that I send you to. You go in there, let them know who you are. You know where you're at. Hopefully you're a Bears fan. Hey, I'm here. I'm a Bears fan. I just want to hang out. They'll take care of you, man. Pretty
And-
So
great,
how do I
man.
get one of the how do I get one of them coins, Billy?
Oh, dude, you better put some years and years of traveling, man. This is traveling. This is the Hall of Fame coin for tailgating.
Hey,
That's
if I
you
if I would have
travel.
known it before the podcast starts, like I said, I went to 31 Bears games. I could have probably had 1 or maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, let me
Damn.
say this too, to back up what Billy said. Like last year, you guys know I went to the Commanders Hail Mary game, and like it was a day or two before. Like the wife's like, "Hey, we can go tailgate." I'm like, "Yes." Billy, where do I go? And like, "No problem, man. Go ahead, go to this spot. Meet up with these guys at Commanders Corner. Here's the guy who runs it. Tell him I sent you." We showed up. I said, "Hey, Billy, the defense guy from the 1st and 10 tailgate in Chicago, sent me." He's like, "Yep, I already know. Come on in, brother. You want some food, have some drinks, let's do some shots." And we had a blast with them. They treat us like we were family. Now, the other thing I can say too is since you're going to hostile territory in an away game, if Billy sends you someplace, they're not going to treat you like trash. Like they're going to treat you like one of their own. And those guys at Commander's Corner treated us like we were one of their own. We hung out, had a great time. Yeah, we talked a little about the game coming up. There wasn't any real trash talk, but we were talking about it, and everyone was really cool. It was like family. So look up Billy, and it's 1st and 10 tailgating, right?
Yep, 1st and 10 tailgate. We got our coins as well. Got our Bears logo, 1st and 10 tailgate.
Now I need one of them coins to put in the coin rack, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I mean, look them up, guys. I mean, even if you're going to a game that they're not going to be at, they know where to go, where to send you.
Like I say, it's just like our environment. We want to have fans of fans. Great. I mean, you won't have to worry about nothing. It's everything is much respect between everybody, and it's just good people, good drinks, good fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
do I get to can I get a picture with the van?
Of course, I'll let you sit in the driver's seat. You can sit in the driver's seat.
Whoa!
Wow. We are
The
definitely
driver's
signing it.
seat.
Hey, we're
Whoa.
definitely signing that.
Are you
trust
going to
me.
be in the city that weekend?
Yeah, I'm getting there Saturday. I'm flying in about 8:05. Mike's picking me up at O'Hara, and I'm flying out Tuesday from O'Hara.
So you
Okay,
fly out as I fly in, Woody, because I fly in. I think we're flying into O'Hare at about 2:00 in the around noon. I think is when we land at O'Hare.
Right. Because every home game, when we have home games, the fans that come into town, they come in for a weekend. We give them all the information where to go throughout Fridays, Saturdays. Usually on Saturdays we do like a meet and greet. So you'll see all the fans like for the Dallas, all Dallas fans that are going to be coming in. We have the American Legion off of 35th and Damon in the city. All us Bears fans, all the Dallas fans, we always get together, have drinks at the bar for 4 or 5 hours the day before on a Saturday.
Now, Woody would never do that.
So, how close is that to the Congress Hotel?
10 minutes.
Okay, Billy, just give me all the info. I'll meet you. I'll get you.
Yeah. So
Because
And then when you get there,
Mike,
you can get in the van and we'll go for a ride.
Mike,
We'll
and
we'll
Bill,
go in the van down by the river.
Whatever, that's Woody will be in the van down by the river finally. We
Yeah.
knew it was going to happen.
Mike and Bill, I think, just got their hotel room at the Congress,
Nice.
and so we'll. Wow.
Yeah,
So
we'll give you all the information. We'll be out partying the night before.
Oh yeah.
I just can't stay out late because I got to be up early.
I wonder why. Looking
Somebody's
forward
got a
to
hotel, you clowns.
Hey, I love when we do Halas Hall on Sunday morning. You pop in for a little bit from the.
I will be.
tailgate.
I will be.
Yeah, that's always a good time. Yeah, that. You'll be. Yeah, you'll be out there that Sun. No, yeah, you'll be out there already. That's true. That's Sunday game.
Yep.
Monday.
Yeah, that's a
so I'll be
4:30
here.
game. Yep.
I'll be here at the house watching it. We were going to try to stay, Billy, but man, we'd have to justify staying from Tuesday night through Monday night extra in Chicago. So that's hotel, food, everything else. I'm like, I'm going to spend like $4,000 just to see a football game. So we said, we probably need to come home and pay bills. So
Yep.
And Billy, I'm actually sitting right above you too.
Nice.
yeah, be happy because he's going to bring that sign that says. He's going to bring a big sign that says, I have a big sign, deal with it. That's what he's going to do.
No, my sign's going to say the asshole behind me can't see me. So
That's
there you
all
go.
right. My people behind me, they don't mind because I usually get them on the Jumbotron all the time. First, they sit there. Some people be like, oh, man. And then they see themselves on the Jumbotron. Yay!
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I'm really excited.
It's funny. Like I went to a hockey game here in Tampa. I was a soldier hero of the game. It was the Lightning against the Panthers. And the Hawks had just won the Stanley Cup. So my boys are all decked out in Hawks gear. And we go to this game. In the first period, they have us on the Jumbotron. My kids, mind you, in full Hawks gear. I'm in uniform. So the players they're doing the stick stuff. And my boys thought, wow, every time you go to an NHL game, we're going to be on the Jumbotron. It's like, no, man, it don't work that way.
No.
And of course, they're all decked out in Blackhawks Stanley Cup championship gear. And all the fans are like, they're clapping, but they're going, but wait a minute. And my kids are like, this is the coolest thing ever. We got to go to more hockey games. We're going to be on the Jumbotron every freaking time. Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited. Yeah.
Well, boys, let's see what happens with this $8 million that we mysteriously freed up today for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Never know. We might wake up to 20 million more.
We could. We'll find out. And don't forget, hey, Bill, are you going to come and join us Sunday morning?
Yeah, we'll see where I'm at. I mean, like I say, I ain't tailgating or nothing. So
Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Central, noon on the East for pregame. We will be here again with another edition of Halas Hall. We may have a mic. We thought we were going to have a mic today, but we didn't have a mic today. But we had better. We had a Billy. I'll take a Billy over a mic, so that works for me.
Damn, I love it. I feel touched.
I just want to let everybody know that's listening and stuff. Woody's not making his fucking predictions till Sunday.
Yeah. We'll do our predictions
during the week. Don't ask me.
Real quick, we got about a minute. Real quick, who wins tomorrow night's game? The Sheagles or that other team out of KC?
I have the Cowboys by 3.
Cowboys, yeah, the Cowboys. Ooh, what do you got, Billy? Cowboys or Sheagles?
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Oh my God, Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Touch push, baby. Touch push.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's a rear push,
so
not the
Kansas City and the Chargers in Sao Paulo, right? It's in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Friday night.
Yep. Who do you got for that one, Billy?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. What do you got, Bill? What do you got?
I like Kansas City, but I think Chargers are going to be a surprising team. I think Justin Herbert is going to have a great year. Najee Harris just got signed there as well. He just got off the injury list, so hopefully he can do better than he did in Pittsburgh. The problem with the Chargers is they have no receivers.
I don't know. Don't say that. They got Keenan Allen back.
I'm gonna take the Chargers along with Billy because KC starts slow anyways, and with the war of attrition that they've been feeling has eventually got to take hold. I think this might be the season. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Billy, for coming on. We'll see you again Sunday morning at 11 a.m., 12 on the East. Don't forget tomorrow and Friday at 10 a.m. Central, Ken and Ken in the morning. Everyone have a great night. We have Red Zone Rant next, or for the others, JP. Yeah, Billy, I got to talk to you about the one coin.
No, I already did already.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Billy, hold on.